Saseni. Hope mko poa. It's yet another video. So before tuanzishe video, please ako ka button ka red kako hapo, please subscribe. Please show me some love and let's hope it will work out. Show me some love, share to your friends, maybe when you wako GAF. This is all about GAF life and positive vibes about GAF, but if here and there we get some negative things, we'll also come and discuss about them. So please show me love, subscribe, share, and please like the video. That will make me move on. So today I want to share my story about how I managed to get my mom from a two-room house, a two-mabati house, to a two-bedroom house and a full furnished house. So this is how it is started. This house, I call it house, but okay, that was why we used to stay with my mom. This house was my great grandmother's house, so you can imagine it was a house for shosho akina mom. That's where she used to stay. May she rest in peace. That's where she used to stay. That two-room house, one was her kitchen and the other one was where she used to sleep. So my mom used to stay in town, in a town, and later, maybe when I came from Oman, I had a decision that the money I had saved from Oman, I'll come and build my mom a house. My mind was to build her maybe a house but ya mabati. Maybe I just take it with some cost for mawe and then make it for mabati. That was my mind. But not knowing that after coming back from Oman, I never got even a cent. My money was all used. That's a story of another day, I'll tell you people. And now, because now I had no money and my mom had no work, so I was the one who was supporting my mom by that time. But my mom alikuwa na majani, so she used to pick tea, and the little she could get, she could sustain herself. Now here comes, I got pregnant after I got out from Oman. Had some misunderstanding with my ex-husband, and now I was forced to go to my mom's house. Putting in mind that my mom was staying in a town in a one room, I'm brought up in a one room, a single room. That's where my mom used to stay. So I told my mom told me, you know what? For now, we can't even manage to pay our rent. We have to go to Ushago. And so we went to Ushago on November, I think, back 2017. Is it 2017? Yes, 2017 November. Now we went to that small house for my great grandmother. We stayed there. Now my mom, now I was pregnant and I was almost 5 months pregnant. So I used to feel pain. Yani unasikianga ile uchungu. Umetoka to the town, umekuja Ushago. Everyone know ulikuwa majuu. Here comes the shame, mlikuwa majuu, mmekuja kuishi nyumba ya now my great grandmother. Hatuna pesa. My mom anaenda vibarua to sustain me. And here I am, I'm pregnant and I was feeling so pain. So my good mom, she was always positive and always very supportive. I stayed with her until nikapata mtoi. Alikuwa anaenda vibarua. She was a very good tea picker at that time. Mom, I love you so much and thanks so much for everything you did to my life that time. She could go pick majani. She could even pick 40 kg. 40 kg, it could come almost 400. And those 400, we used to see as if we have 1 million in the house. My friend, we could sort out our bills with that 400. And it was enough for us by the time. So I stayed with my mom, got my baby in April 30. Now that was 2018, if I'm not wrong. April 19. And now, here comes where the reality hits you. You have a baby. This is my mom, who is not employed. She's going for vibarua to make me happy and to keep me moving. You see, And now here comes the baby. This baby need diaper, need everything that a baby needs. So to my mind I was like, nikipata huyu mtoi akini nitamwachia mom. I go back to go find work for this baby. And my mom was very fine with it. She told me, if you get the baby and you want to leave the baby, just leave the baby with me. I'll take good care of your baby. So that's how we did it. I left my baby with my mom. With that small house, imagine that house, if it could lay, my friends, tungekuwa tunaweka inaitwa aje ile getaroro. Ile getaroro tulikuwa na ile TV ya mgongo wazi by that time. So tungeekelea hiyo getaroro juu ya TV and put a polythene paper on top of it. Ndio kukinyesha ile maji isimwagikie TV ama isimwagike hapo juu ya kabati. This house was that house that kungekuja wageni more than 4 unless to a hang. Haikuwa inatoshea wageni. It was not enough even for us to me and my mom. So we survived. I got a baby, and God's ways are always good. I struggled to get a visa to go to Qatar. I think I did a process maybe immediately my baby was 1 month, I was ready to go. You can feel the pain. 1 month I was ready to leave my baby without breastfeeding her, without taking care of her. Yani I was just like, si hata mtu uzaa mtoto na anakufa. And that baby survived. So I used to tell God, even this baby will survive with or without me. So after 2 months, I started now the process. I struggled, but in good luck, a friend of mine, she was working in Qatar, told me, hello Shiro, there is someone who wants housemates and she's giving out direct visas. And I was like, okay. I sent the passport. After a week we got a phone. She interviewed us and she sent us money for the medical, everything. I took my medical, it was fine. I sent to her, and after another 1 week the visa was ready and the ticket was ready. So now my baby was turning 4 months. By 3 months my baby was eating. You can imagine. And by 3 months and a half nilikuwa nishaacha kumnyonyesha because I didn't want headache with my mom. So nikaacha kumnyonyesha na my mom was to take the full responsibility of the baby. I never even wanted to come too much to the baby because it could give me stress. So I left my baby when now she was 4 months. I went to Qatar. I got a good house, I thank God. And now there where my journey started. So I started saving. I could send my salary. I thank God because the house I went, I was paid 1,200 Qatar riyal. That was ending up almost 32 to 34,000. So I knew even if I give my mom 10,000 was enough for them. Yani my mom used to squeeze everything. And this 20,000 they could buy the materials to build a house. So that's how my mom managed. I worked and for 1 year to buy materials, everything. Now we started to build. After 1 year I was given vacation. I came home, I saw my baby, and nikaona material venye ziko. And now the second year I was to work very extra hard to bring up this house. And that's what I did. I thank God. God gave me the favor, and I made it. For real, I made it. So I built a house for my mom. I built a 2-bedroom house, a very big sitting room. This is the thing. Yani I used to see kale kanyumba kadogo tulikuwa yani kungekuja wageni unless tutoe meza nje ndio wageni waone kwa kukaa. And I was like, tukitoa meza nje wataekelea hata chai wapi? Hata maji tukiwapea wataekelea wapi? And that time I take you back, my mom hata hatukuwa na kitchen. Before I got my baby, hatukuwa hata na kitchen. Remember my mom was staying at house, so tulikuwa tunapika na meko. But umeona tumekuja ushago, lazima mpike na kuni. My friends, hii maisha ya utao tumeacha tao tumekuja ushago. So hii ni life ya ushago. My mom alikuwa ameweka zile mawe 3 pale nje. So kungenyesha, my mom alikuwa inabidi achukue ile jivu we put it aside ndio isinyeshewe, ndio kesho asubuhi my mom take it back and tupike, because ile jiwe ikinyeshewa pale hakutawaka moto asubuhi. That's how hard our life was. Yani it was us whereby people could point at us. Unaona fulani amekuja na msichana wake nyumbani, msichana wake ako na mimba na ametoka majuu na hawana hata, mamake kazi yake ni vibarua. Yani that thing used to get to my heart, it used to pain me. So I worked that hard with God's favor. It's not me, it's God. I thank God how even today my mom, when my mom is praying, he'll always tell God, thank God for this house, because that is God's grace. So I built the house, I furnished it, and I had the bitterness. Unaonanga ile uchungu uko nayo, unaambia Mungu, God, if I manage to finish this house, I want you to give me money to furnish it. I don't want vitu zenye my mama alikuwa anatumia kale kanyumba, we come with them here. That's how I used to tell God. And by God's grace, God's favor, working hard in Gulf, yani ile unatusiwa kwa Mwarabu, but you are like, wewe endelea kuongea, mimi I'm focusing kumalizia mamangu nyumba. Mimi hata unitusi, nitakula na nikufanyie kazi Mwarabu. That was me, imagine. I never cared. Hata Mwarabu angekuja niambie osha nyumba mara mbili, I could do it, as far as I know what I'm focused with. So if you are back there, uko Gulf, you feel like there is something that made you to go to Gulf. Unafanya kazi Saudi, unafanya kazi to any Gulf country. Please work that hard. If there is something you want to do back home, I promise you that you will do it. As far as you trust to God, you do your part and you tell God, God, from now here, do your part. Maybe back to your home, you are those people when you wanaonyesha watu, people will point fingers on you saying wenye mko maskini. Maybe you are married, umefukuzwa na bwanako, umerudi kwenye na watoto. People are like, hey, ana fulani amerudi hapa na watoto. Just know there is God of another chance. Wenye walikuwa wanacheka, like this time now, if I go home, everyone was like, Shiro alijengea mamake nyumba ya mawe. Shiro is like this and this. But when we didn't have that house, no one could, people could always talk about the negative things about us. But we never cared. I never cared what they could say. As far as now, I'm proud they are talking positive things about us. So if you are there, struggling hard to make your mom proud, especially as when we are from single moms, please do it for your mom. If you are there working hard, hata kama uko Kenya, you are working, just make your mom proud. Tell God, I want this woman to be proud. The way she struggled to cater for you when ulikuwa shule, she sacrificed her life to make sure that umeenda shule. Even if we never made them proud in school, let us make them proud now that we are working. You see, and every girl, if you are out there, maybe you feel very desperate. Unasikianga tu wewe kwenye ni shida tupu. Maybe unaangalianga watu wengine unashindwa, mbona Mungu anatufanyia hivi. Whatever you go through, that is a class you are. At the end of that class, then we go to school and get a certificate. You will definitely get a certificate of all what you are going through, and it will be in a positive way. I have a friend of mine, I won't sitakutaja, but baby girl, I think this video is for you. Just know that there is God of another chance. Don't look back and say, mamangu anakao, sijui tuko hivi. Just know, as far as God alikutoa penye alikutoa, now you are earning in the country you are. You are making a living out of that. Say you can afford maybe 1,000, maybe to make your hair, 1,000 to buy a cloth for yourself, 2,000 to buy for your mom a decent dress. Please do it. This is your chance. And remember, in life, God always gives us only one chance. In life, there is a chance. Okay, there is the second chance, but there is always a chance to everything. As far as God amekutoa kwenyu, God amekuprotect uko in Gulf country, you are doing it. No matter how the struggles we go through, najua tunapitia mangumu, but there is always that one thing that keep us moving. You are like, why Mwarabu shinda hapo ukiteta? nitang'ang'ana na nyinyi until I make what I want, until my dream come true. You see? So please push up. Please thank God for where you are, the little you are earning. Let's make our parent proud back at home. As much as we are earning the little we are earning, we always tell God to bless that money. We can make it. I believe and trust we can make it. So I just thank my friends, yani whoever came to my life to support me, maybe to stand with me that time nilikuwa na mashida. God will always be there for you. And to my auntie, maybe there is one of my aunt, maybe I have never come maybe into person to tell you thank you for all you did to my life. That time tulikuwa na mashida. Even you are ready to be left with my baby for the sake of protecting our name, maybe ushago kuambiwa vibaya. I thank you so much, auntie. Nyendo, hi, I love you so much. Maybe you may see like I don't appreciate, or maybe I've never appreciated you, but with time I appreciate you, and I know maybe one day God will give me something to appreciate you. So I just thank everyone who is working in GAF. Please, the little we get, let's make our parents proud. Let's show them that if it's not for them, if not for our parent and for our kids, we could not be here in GAF. You see? So if you're there focused to do something for your parent, let me encourage you and tell you, yes, you can do it. Unaweza jengea mamako hiyo nyumba unatakanga. Si lazima ikuwe ya mawe, si lazima ikuwe sijui ya nini, but the little you have, you can do it. Let me just assure you, you can do it. As far as for me, I always say, as far as for me, I did it, even you will do it. You see? There is always a chance of everything. So, to my friends who are working to GAF, wish you all the best as we struggle to make our living, as we struggle to make our parents happy. Just do as you can. You see, that's my story, how God did to me, and now I'm proud. My mom stays at least not in a very high standard life, but in a ile maisha tu ya katikati, but maisha poa. You see, I'm happy kuona mtoto wangu nao anaweza endesha baiskeli kwa nyumba. Ile nyumba yenye hata mgeni angekuja tungetoa meza ndio mgeni akae. You see, I'm happy, and I want to promise you, you are there struggling to make that thing, struggling to push something to work out for you. Just believe. Tell God, I want this and this. Please, God, do this to me. And until next time, peace. I love you. Please subscribe, share. Let's continue putting more vibes. Let's try to encourage each other mwenye ako GAF, and we hope for the best.